Hey, do you guys want a gang dossier on Seaside?
Quick piece of advice. Do not war CG in it. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no, we know. Trust me.
Yeah, they're at the top for a reason. Because the stronger you go on them, they just like, for example, when we were fighting them, you know, we got a couple down, but then they're like, oh, okay, these boys want to play like this, and then they went even harder on us, and then harder on us, and then harder on us until you crumble, you know?
Yeah, we started with just like little pistols and shit. They came with Uzi, so we leveled up to Uzi. They leveled up to AKs, so we leveled up to AKs. They leveled up to Uzis and Scorpions and with M70s. So then we stayed at AKs and shit, and then they leveled up again to grenades and shit, and then shit just started getting very.
I love how we skipped all those stages of Seaside. We just went straight to Dragonov.
Straight to Dragonov.
Straight to Dragonov.
Nah, but you know why? It's because like, so to speak, right? You guys have been around for a little bit less time than we have, right? So like,
yeah, as a group, yeah.
Yeah, so like we're not the same in terms of like we are more of a family, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We like having our ends, we like having our people, we have a very wide range of connections, and people love us in the city because we're so like conflict free, you know what I mean? But you might not different. You might not
had to
like
shed blood.
gosh, you might not hit the proof sign, you know what I'm saying?
No, 100%.
There will be a time where people will test our patience and like, you know what I'm saying, and they'll see what I want. Cause you know, everyone, I feel like everyone's kind of counting us out right now because we've had a war with BBMC, we didn't win that. We've had a war with CG, we didn't win that. But people forget BBMC is like one of the most fucking insane members of terrorists that I've fucking seen in this side of the city. And CG,
100%.
CG.
Do you think Seaside's ending with us so they can put pressure on you to get the blue
So
cage back?
this is actually what I'm thinking about. So why would they put an end with to the war with this? I was a little bit curious about that. Do they want the pink cage back from you guys? Are they gonna start some conflict with you guys? Because
I feel like they will. Cause
I mean, I feel like they do want it. I feel like they do want it back, but at the same time, like I'm so confused as to why everyone seems to care about that place that much. Why the fuck does everyone care about that place that much? Because like, from what my angle on this shit is, no one gave a fuck about that place until they knew that's where the roadmen were based at. You know what I'm saying, and that to me, that's just fucking weird.
well, I feel like everyone's being expansionist right now. You know, everyone wants more sprays.
They just want, they just want more sprays. Put them wherever they can. Fuck anyone in the way.
Well, Seaside are fucking dumb if they're coming for us and ending the war with you to come for us. Because I'll tell you something, fam. Their biggest threat isn't us. Their biggest threat is fucking Hydra, bro.
Exactly. It's
because
to the
Hydra has been literally on the blue cage and said, we're gonna take this. We're gonna take the Roadman block. We're gonna take the Mandem block. We're gonna take Seaside, bro. My man's been big flagging it for time.
But doesn't Hydra not even have their flag?
I don't think they have one, you know?
I don't fucking know. I don't even, bro. I'll be honest. Like, I thought they were in Mirror Park. Like, why the fuck do they want these ends?
No, they have.
It makes no sense to me.
I know they do, but
in,
everyone's like Pepe left. They do.
the corner
Pepe
of the
left.
city,
They do now.
all, like right next to the
I know
ball
this.
club. That big.
Wait, who has that?
I know.
Hydra.
It's a replay.
Yeah, the place where they locked themselves inside themselves.
Yeah, remember when we
Yeah, take the
chased
17
them?
months, buddy.
That's their spot.
I mean, if CG is expanding towards the apartments and expanding like towards the south, I can only, if they're that close, then I can only expect them to go the opposite way. So I reckon the first thing they're gonna do. I heard something about CG not getting involved with the canals, right? Something with BBMC and CG not getting involved with the canals. I remember hearing this a while back.
Yeah, no, that was definitely a thing. I've heard.
That was
members have spoken about it.
Well, CG is 100% gonna keep to that, but Hydra definitely isn't. And I reckon that's the first place they're gonna go.
I mean,
The canals with BBMC.
Well, Flippy's
bro,
war hungry,
these
right?
man don't give a fuck, bro. I'm
They don't
telling you,
care.
bro. These man, especially, I feel like, bro, that Miguel, he wants.
Right. You've dealt with Miguel, right? You know what Miguel's like.
Oh no, I know.
He wants the Mandem, bro. He wants the Mandem. He's focused on us.
Does he just want war?
But
No, they just
from my
they just wanna know-
interpretation, from getting into conversations with CG about it recently, they did
Yeah.
say that anyone who goes to war with Hydra, with Street Team, with any of them, they're now like a combined thing. They are all CG. So
I mean,
if
it
they,
makes sense.
yeah, if they all push, you guys like, that's a huge war you guys are going against. You understand that? Like,
Yeah.
that's what they told. I'm pretty sure that's what they told us.
But that changes every day, man. Like you talk to Flippy directly, and he's like, "No, we're definitely separate." And then and then K and like main CG is like, "No, we're all the same thing." Like
I
it
was
changes
literally
day to
told,
day.
I think it was by K himself, that they are all the same now entity, and that anyone who fucks with any of them are fucking with all of CG. So I think, what, you think that's gonna just change overnight?
You know what I think, bro?
What's up?
I think that like I feel like everyone's been approaching this wrong. You know what I'm saying? And the real thing in question that's kind of threatening our security, our turf, or all of us, is Hydra right now. I know this, and I've been known this, but no one else seems to be aware of this because they're not making moves right now. But I know more than ever that the quiet ones are the ones that are making the most noise right now. And in a month's time, in 2 months' time, in a week's time, it could be fucking tomorrow for all I know. These men are gonna roll in, and they're gonna roll in heavy, bro.
No, I understand.
When that time comes, bro, like I honestly don't know what we can do, because
I'm gonna be honest. It's
gonna be
honest,
all
though,
three
like,
of them this time. It's literally gonna be all three of them.
I don't know how people are gonna fight. So this is the thing, right? Like I see a lot of the sprays that Seaside put up, for example, are in really shitty spots.
Yeah.
Like if someone goes to wipe them, it's over. Like no one can recontest it.
Mhm.
I feel like that's gonna be the case with a lot of these, right? If Hydra comes in hot and heavy, and so we had an agreement, right? Like kind of like an internal thing. We'd wipe them once, we'd take a spray, and that's how that worked. I don't know if they're going to do that, because if you're looking to wipe someone off the map and just take their turf, you're better off just wiping the spray, waiting for whoever shows up to show up and clapping them all. And like they're at the disadvantage because you're set up, and they have to come to you.
You know, I wish that was a thing. I think the thing that we established with that war was actually really good. I wish you have to clap the entire group or whatever it is to wipe a spray. I feel like that'd be a good.
Do you know? Do you see how I see it? I see it. You clap them, take them up to Grapeseed, have someone watch them for half an hour, and wipe their whole sprays down. You know, that's how I see it probably going. You know.
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be like
I hope
extreme.
it's not like that.
Go very extreme, yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you want to clear someone off the map, you're literally gonna just clap them, take them to Grapeseed, keep them for like 10 to 20 minutes, wipe all their sprays, and then bounce. You know.
I don't know why I can.
Yeah, we could have done exactly that to.
Honestly, anyone who does that shit though is a fucking pussy. I will be very honest. Anyone who does stupid shit like that is you don't deserve that.
I mean, I still think ending a war over turf, like especially if you're war.
I don't think anyone will do that, but I'm saying it now. If someone does, that's ready as fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If Hydra is gonna war with like BBMC and Mandem over turf, like then if there is like a negotiation to be had at the end of the war, then it should be like one spray that's permanently taken away for every war that's fought. So it's not just like you lost one war at this critical moment in time. Oh shit, you just lost like 70% of your own turf.
Yeah, no, I love the way you guys did it, but it's we wipe you guys, we wipe a spray. We wipe you guys, we wipe a spray. You know, it wasn't like we'll just bull rush it. You know.
Exactly. It was actually made the experience a lot more enjoyable. You know, because it put so much risk inside of things. But
the war not get like a little bit like heated.
In what way?
You know what I mean.
I mean, not really. I get what you mean, but like it was more to do with the fact that there was disagreement. They were not happy with the way we fight wars, like basically. That was where the disagreements came from. We played to our strengths and exceptionally good with the Dragonov, so we set up bait cars and ambushes. They preferred the Southside Vargo style Uzi clapping from cars till tires pop.
Yeah, of course, as they would though. You know, a lot of them came from that. You know.
Yeah, and Benji did his best to gaslight us into doing that. We even did it because I felt genuinely pretty shit one day, so I was like, fuck it, we'll do it. And we got absolutely clapped off the face of the earth.
Yeah, that's one thing I noticed with CG. That's one thing I regret about CG. Like I said this every time. We should have
Cool.
fucking
Thank you
rushed
for the 100
their
biddies.
ends at least once and just held their fucking rooftops. You know what I'm saying? Just on a brazen thing and just bum rush their block.
It's not a bad idea. Honestly, holding rooftops is so good. But if it's in their turf, they can bring obviously more people, fly in helicopters, shit like that.
Yeah, but like it's one of them ones where you know you're going down, but like you're gonna take as many of them. Like it, bro. Like if we did that during
Commander, I
the
think it's tier
CG
140
war
months.
and we ended up wiping like 8 of them and we got wiped, then like that would have been the highlight of the whole war.
You guys ever
them holding down the fucking CG
you
cup.
guys ever feel like there's just something big coming? Like I feel like there's going to be like this fucking massive war that happens
The
soon.
infinity thing.
Oh, bro, the Infinity War. We were joking about it.
I feel like
Oh, but
there's
it's real.
like I feel like there's only one way that a gang is gonna be able to fight the triple-headed snake that is CG, Street Team, and Hydra. And that's by forming a coalition. And I honestly feel like if the
Bubbles thinking 4
Mandem,
months.
RUST, and Seaside and BBMC, if they were to get involved, were to ally together, that would be probably the best chance we have to actually have some.
I mean,
sort
we
of
want
chance.
to. We need to take some, like, not much, but we need to take like a spray off the angels, right? And our concern is that the minute we touch the angels, Flippy is going to get Hydra involved.
Okay, so this is the interesting thing.
We're listen. We're very close to the angels.
Bro,
so
Doomsday is
we wouldn't
coming.
like, you know, we back the angel. I would like not to be offended. Like the angels literally have taken care of us since day one. And
No,
No,
we're
I
not saying
understand
we
you
want
guys,
to take
but-
it forcibly. We need it.
no,
for
of course,
business.
but
negotiations,
the one
you
thing
know?
about the angels is they are 100% like the most civil, and you can just have a
Because
conversation.
we'll buy
What?
it off them.
I disagree. Listen, gentlemen, I respect you guys a lot, but there's one thing about the Clear and Angels is that they know how to gaslight and they know how to push conversations in their own direction, and they know how to manipulate the conversation. It's one big thing they know how to do. They might not be
true,
good
but
at
that's
fighting
all
on the
like-
streets, but
that's
they
all
are good at
politics.
manipulating.
That's all like good hood politics and all of that. But
Right,
when
right.
it comes to it, they are a gang that like they won't fight you. They'll literally negotiate with you. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
but here's the thing, right? We negotiated with them over the fact that we had spray set up around their area. We wake up the next day, and our sprays at that exact area we negotiated were gone. I know
Yeah, they're pushing.
they're literally pushing
pushing-
towards the scrapyard. We can see
pushing
their
inside.
sprays from our scrapyard. You know what I mean?
So we'll buy the sprays off them when we get the opportunity, but like we want them back.
See, this is the feeling. I want the office buildings they're talking about, and if they want to go for the war over that, by all means they can. But I already have this feeling that, I mean, knowing Claire the way that she talks to people, she probably convince Flippy to join the war as well, which would be interesting, you know. I don't really want to go to war against CG or Hydra or shit like that. I don't have a bad, what's the word I'm looking for? Bad relationship with them.
I mean, like the angels are literally like, I'm pretty sure they have like a strong alliance with every single gang in the city.
Yeah, I mean the angels are chill, right? Like outside of the beef with, like,
To be honest,
Ray
I
and
dislike them
Claire-
incredibly.
I mean, I personally don't have any issues with them. Ray has
My
reasons
friend,
to have
like
issues with them.
I have to be that guy. I know how you feel to be that guy that has like a grudge against some like a gang, but no one else like kind of feels that way.
Exactly.
In your ends, right? Trust me, I know how it feels, and it's just one of them ones where you're just gonna have to kind of hold your tongue and let the rest of the boys deal with it, you know, just
We'll
for the
see.
sake of maintaining it cordial.
I mean, Ray can be civil.
It's
We
bro,
offered-
bro,
Listen, I could be as civil as
I feel like
possible.
me,
They
I
even
feel
have-
like me and Ray are very, very alike, and all it takes is saying the wrong thing at the wrong time,
True.
and I will
Yeah,
actually
true.
turn around and go, bro, listen,
Yeah,
you
right.
know how the CG war started? Bro, Mr. K told me to get the fuck out the cubby. He's saying I was being disrespectful when we were having a discussion about music. Bro, I came back with a fucking groza in my hand. I pulled
Yeah.
up inside of Mr. K's house. I said, yo, man's here.
So one thing about the south side, don't they all have like a huge alliance with each other, like Vagos, Merabunta, or everyone?
Rust, yes. Rust, Vagos,
Yeah,
Marbunta,
It's
GG.
not. It's
yes.
not like a. It's been misconstrued. It's not exactly like a military. Like I'm gonna describe it in terms. It's not a military or like a clapping alliance.
Mhm.
It was
It's more
originally
religious.
envisioned. it was originally envisioned as a way to like have third parties negotiate out wars, like, and then kind of just like have a round table of Southside members, so like everyone's interests are being represented.
Yeah.
And they're like, I believe the members are, what are they now, Ray? It's Marabunta, Rust, Vargos, BSK,
GG.
GG, yeah.
Oh, so you man are cool with BSK?
We don't talk to them that often.
Yeah, we don't have to talk to them.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. We are part of the alliance, but not every gang gets along. Like, we don't get along with BSK. That doesn't mean we don't share common interests and make sure that everyone.
No,
is
100%.
Like, for instance, our closest allies, like people.
Southside.
Yeah, like the people that are closest to us that would probably follow us in war would be GG and Vargos.
Yeah.
They would absolutely join us in wars. If I went to Speedy right now, I said, "Hey, Speedy, I need your help with this." He would 99% of the time join me, or not. If not, join me directly, assist me with weapons and such. And same thing when it comes to GG. If I ask Marley, "Hey, can I get some weapons or guns? You guys got any extra guns?" Or I say, "Hey, I need you guys to help me fight here." They would help me.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like the same with us when like our boys, you know. If you guys need guns, this and that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we have
okay, Sid.
Because we've always been always been very passive. But, like, we like to look at it like we can clap if needed, but we've never been the aggressors in any of the wars.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
But
maybe,
don't shoot.
we're definitely guilty of stirring, maybe a little bit. I don't think anyone can deny that.
what the hell?
We've never.
What is going
openly
on
started
here?
the volleys that kicked off wars, ever.
Yeah. I think they're here for a boost. But I don't know who the hell these are.
Who are these
So just
people?
roll into your block and boost.
Yo, Bob the Builder.